Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. It is Monday and I am absolutely freezing. Our weather has been so crazy. One week it is super hot, the next week it's cold. Then the next week it's hot and then cold. And it's been like that for the past few weeks. And this past week has been so nice and warm and hot. And today it's back to cold. And I cannot, my body can't get used to it. I'm just cold this morning. But anyway, we are about to start school. We haven't yet. It is 9:20. I just told the kids they have a few more minutes and we're gonna sit down and start school. We had a long, busy weekend and just trying to relax and take it easy this morning, but we still need like some structure to our day. So we're gonna do a little bit of school and yeah, I don't know. The house is a wreck from Easter. We had everybody over yesterday and it was wonderful. There's Easter stuff everywhere because they got multiple baskets from multiple different people. And so it's just like there is stuff everywhere, you know, times 6. Haley left her basket here. Her husband took hers. Hayden took his, I think. But yeah, there's just a lot of stuff. So we've got to get all that cleaned up at some point today. And that's it. We don't have any plans. I just pulled out a pound of spaghetti or a pound of ground beef. I think I'm just gonna make spaghetti tonight, make it nice and easy. Maybe I should make some bread, but I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I feel like it. We'll see. I don't know. I just don't know that I feel like doing all that. Working on some school here. Look at this cat. She will squeeze anywhere.
And look at me.
Yeah, and Walter's in there doing his work too. So I've finally been going through all of that stuff. I got it. I picked up, what was it, Friday? Friday. I don't know. One of those days. Friday night. We picked, not that it matters that much. We picked up a ton of stuff. This lady was getting rid of all of this Abeka and she was like, somebody just come get it. So I went and looked and finally just now was able to go through it and separate it into grades. And I'm seeing what we need and what we don't need. And what we don't need, I'm going to pass on. What we do need, I'm going to keep. But there's, what is that grade? There's like 1 or 2 first grade things. There's a couple second grade. There's a lot of third, a lot of fourth, fifth, sixth. So we'll be able to use quite a bit of it, but some of it I just don't need. So I'm trying to go through it and decide what to keep and what to pass along. So we have a table set up at our co-op where we can just bring things that we don't need and would like to pass along. People bring toys, clothes, curriculum, books, like anything, and you can leave it there. So that's my plan because I got it for free. I'm gonna pass it along for free. But I'm just trying to decide what I do want to keep and what I don't, and go from there. So the kids just went outside. They're taking a break from school. It is 10:51, so that's what I'm sitting and doing right now. Now I need to try and figure out what in the world we're going to have for lunch because we don't really have any leftovers besides potato salad. Well, actually, we don't even have that because my husband took it with him to work. So maybe we'll try these chicken nuggets I got from Sam's Club and see if they really do taste like McDonald's ones. So these are raw, so they have to be like fully cooked. Let's see how you cook them. Where are the directions? Here they are. 425. So here's lunch today. We have chicken nuggets and then some berries. There's strawberries and raspberries and some cucumbers. And I'm using paper plates because we used them yesterday at Easter and there's still some up here. So that's what we're using today. I'm going to go ahead and get some Italian bread going in the bread machine. So we just put the stuff in here to make the dough and then we'll pull it out, shape it, let them rise and bake them in the oven. So we're going to do 1 1/3 cup of water. 1 1/2 teaspoons of oil. A tablespoon of brown sugar. 1 1/2 teaspoons of salt. Italian bread so I can make garlic bread for dinner. 4 cups of flour.
Mommy, I need to go and get my trash.
Okay.
That I dropped.
Okay.
Near the porch.
Okay.
So can I go get it?
Yeah.
And
then
I go out and out the fence.
2 1/4 teaspoons of yeast. So now I'm just going to put this on the dough cycle That's it. So what do you guys think those chicken nuggets tasted like?
Yummy.
Layla said yummy.
The buffet.
Wilder said the Chinese buffet. Ashlyn said, what were they? Everly said the Chinese buffet. What do you think they tasted like, Ash? She said something not chicken. I don't think they were bad. They did taste kind of like McDonald's to me, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I want more. Like,
They're just chicken nuggets I got from Sam's Club.
they're good.
Ashlyn said, oh, they were fine. Wilder said they're good.
Well,
So Wilder wants some more chicken nuggets, so I need to heat him up some more. But yeah, they tasted, I don't know. Like, I don't know that I'll keep buying them unless the kids specifically ask for them. I didn't think they were like so great. I need to buy them again, but I don't think that they were terrible. So we'll see. I don't know. Do you guys want me to buy these kind of chicken nuggets again?
yeah.
Got a yes and a no, so we'll see. So I have this pizza sauce that has black beans in it. I also have these sweet potatoes that are left over. So we have 3 of them. We're gonna have spaghetti tonight with sauce. I'm gonna add this to the sauce and some sweet potatoes, I think. And then I'm also gonna add some sweet potatoes into here. We're gonna have pizza this week to use up these veggies. I just don't wanna waste these, but also it's great to add into sauces like this because no one can ever tell. So I'm just gonna put it in here and kind of mash it up some. The kids are outside squirting each other with water guns. And it's like definitely not very warm. I mean, it's 60 degrees. It's not cold, but it's not like weather water for outside. But they're kids, so they feel like it is. So I was trying to think of the best way to do this. I think I'm just gonna smush it down some. Don't mind me. I'm just making a mess with everything. All right. So what I'm actually gonna do is take this one and freeze it. This one's gonna be going in our sauce tonight for dinner. Well, I should probably put a little bit more back. This is gonna go in our sauce tonight. This is gonna go in the fridge for pizza. I think I'm gonna do pizza on Wednesday again because we went to bingo, 2 Wednesdays ago? It's every other Wednesday. We're gonna go again this week. So I did pizza before we went and we're gonna do it again just because it's something simple that I can make like ahead of time. We can eat. We can even take it with us if we want. So Wednesday, tonight, freezer. So this bread is done. I think I'm just gonna do 4 little separate loaves. And then I'm going to cut them. I think I'm gonna shape them like I did last time, where I did like our own little garlic toast. What are they called? Texas toast, where I sliced them and then did the garlic butter before I baked it. Just makes it easier than having to cut it all up when it's hot and crunchy and all that. Now we bake these at 375 for 30 to 35 minutes. Look at this cat. And there's our Italian bread, which I totally just now realized I forgot. I usually cut a slit down the middle. Definitely forgot to do that. But either way, it's gonna taste the same with the slit or not. So here we go. There's our Italian bread. I'm just gonna put this garlic butter on it later, and that's how we're gonna have our garlic bread. Why could I not think of the word garlic bread? So I'm not gonna make dinner yet, but I'm gonna get this sauce like simmering with the mixture of the other things. Oh look, there's an egg that nobody found from our egg hunt yesterday. I'm gonna leave it there and see if anybody can find it. But I'm just gonna use this and I'm gonna mix it with that other stuff. And I kind of want it to like, you know, simmer for a while so all the flavors can combine. Because I feel like the longer it simmers, the better the flavors will combine. So I'm just gonna put it on low and just let it simmer. So I'm just using this tomato, basil, garlic. Now I'm gonna add this. This is pizza sauce, black beans, and sweet potato. So I just added the whole jar. I'm just gonna mix it around. Can't tell as much already. And like I said, I'm just gonna leave it on this back burner, just on low. Just let it simmer for a while. So every now and then I just come in here and stir this around some. And look, you'd never know I added all that. Never. And what's funny is ever since I started adding the black beans to the sauce, Everly says that it tastes like Sam's Club pizza. So I'm not sure, like, even if I put it on like pizza dough or the English muffin pizza, she said it tastes like Sam's Club pizza. So I don't know. That's the only person that's ever said a word about it. And she says that. So nothing bad yet. So I'm gonna put 2 of these directly in the freezer. So we have these for another time. I almost added spinach to my sauce tonight too, but I didn't want to like overpower anything, so I didn't. But I think I might get some out and like blend it up and add it real quick. Or maybe I'll just cook it down with the meat. Maybe I'll blend it and then cook it down with the meat. So I put some water in there. And I just added it in there. I'm just gonna cook up our ground beef. And I'm just using the meat with salt, pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder. Now that this meat is cooked up, I'm actually just gonna add the sauce in here. Just stir all this around. You guys did, yeah. He said we just had spaghetti the other night. They had it at my mom and dad's house on Friday night when they spent the night. Layla and Wilder did, but nobody else did. Yeah, and you guys love spaghetti, so figured I'd make it again. So that's what it ended up looking like. You can't really tell. Well, there's a chunk of sweet potato, but you can't tell much is in there. I mean, it's a little bit different, but it's not like drastically different. So there we go. I'm just gonna let this simmer. So I just got all these Texas toast done with this garlic butter, which is just about done now. So I'm gonna pop these in the 425-ish degree oven. So I'm also making a Caesar salad. I just used the romaine croutons I had, some Parmesan cheese, and then this Caesar dressing. And I already pulled some out for Everly because she's the only one that does not like Caesar dressing or Caesar salad because of the Caesar dressing. All right, here's dinner. Spaghetti, garlic bread, and Caesar salad for our Monday night. And again, these are dessert. So I just came downstairs to grab some. And they've been downstairs in the freezer. So I'm bringing some up here. The girls already have some. And I'm just gonna leave the rest of them up here for whenever anybody else is ready for them. Wilder picked out the book tonight, and I'm sure you can guess what he picked out.
Bears on Wheels.
Bears on Wheels. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.